Let's hit them dollar bins. What's good, YouTube? Empire Comics here. I'm back with another top 10 dollar bin comic book list. We got some Thor Love and Thunder, some Moon Knight, some She-Hulk. All these you can find under $10. But before we get into the books, if you like hunting for low budget keys, weekly comic book hauls, and CGC unboxings, then click subscribe, smash that like button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Alright, the first one I have is Captain Marvel issue 4 from 2003 by Peter David, art by Ivan Rez, and covered by Phil Noto. This has the first appearance of Entropy. Entropy is the son of eternity and is part of the small cosmic pantheon that represents the three essential forces in the birth and death of the universe. Recently, his name has been popping up in a few books, most currently Timeless issue 1 and Thor issue 21. That's Entropy right there. And here in Thor issue 21 from last week on the top here it says, "Until the shadow of entropy turns its gaze to the skies, and the heavens will fall." And then again in Timeless, when Kang was speaking to that history scholar, whoever he was, he says, "When Immortus was sever a timeline from the main, like the punctilious fussy scholar that he is, it will be cast adrift in null time. Gradually the forces of entropy would erode at it until it was no more." I think Donny Cates has something planned with him. You can find it online for $4. I'm sure it's in the dollar bins out there as well. The next one I have is Fear Itself issue 1 from 2011 by Matt Fraction and Steve McNiven. This has the first appearance of Kull Borson, Thor's uncle. Because again, Gor's looking to kill gods, so why not Thor's uncle? Alright, the next one I have is Mighty Thor issue 20 from 2017 by Jason Aaron and Russell Dodelman. This has the first appearance of Volstagg as War Thor. This is another one that you could definitely find for under $5. If he pops up like this in Thor 4, you know it'll jump to like $20, $30. Alright, the next one I have is Exiles issue 1 from 2018 by Saladin Ahmed and Javier Rodriguez, with cover by David Marquez. This has the first cover appearance of Valkyrie, but she's not in the story. It's also the first appearance of Khan, an older version of Kamala Khan, and the first cameo appearance of Time Eater, an alternate reality version of Kang occupying the corpse of Galactus. Alright, this next one might be a little hard to find. It's Mark Spector Moon Knight issue 35 from 1992 by Terry Kavanagh and Ron Garney. This has the first full appearance of Randall Spector, the brother of Moon Knight, who later becomes Shadow Knight in the next issue. There's also the first appearance of his girlfriend Sadal Sworn. This one's still out there for under $10 because most people are going for the next issue that has the Punisher on the cover, myself included. I know I passed up on issue 35 a few times before I realized what was in it. For this next one, I'm gonna give a shout out to Matt Forge with Oppressive Defects. He actually talked about this one before I got a chance to. This is Moon Knight issue 10 from 2017 by Jeff Lemire and Greg Smallwood. It's the first cover appearance of Khonshu. The reason why I put a question mark is because in this issue of Moon Knight 17, on the left there, you see where it looks like could be Khonshu. Now we also have this variant for Moon Knight issue 9, but Khonshu is not in the story. Instead, what you have is like Moon Knight dressed as Khonshu. So I'm not sure if we can say that's him or Moon Knight. Alright, the next one I have is Avengers issue 326 from 1990 by Larry Hama. Yeah, that Larry Hama. And Paul Ryan. Nah, not that Paul Ryan. This has the first appearance of Rage, Elvin Holiday, a street level superhero who is also an ally of Falcon Joaquin Torres. I think this is some good spec. I talked about this book a few months ago. Still out there for under $5. Maybe we see him in She-Hulk. He needs some help. He's looking for an attorney. I don't know. I think there's a good chance that we'll see him in the future. Alright, here's another one I talked about a few months ago that's still out there for the low. It's Force Works 2020 issue 1 from 2020 by Matthew Rosenberg and Juanan Ramirez. This has the first appearance of this Force Works team, which is Solo, Gauntlet, War Machine, Maria Hill, Quake, US Agent, and Mockingbird. I think this is some good Armor War spec. Alright, for this next one, don't laugh, but this is Captain America issue 405 from 2013 by Mark Gronwald and Rick Levins. This has the first appearance of Werewolf Cap. I'm specking on this for the MCU Holiday Special. There's rumors of Chris Evans coming back to play a small role or scene, maybe animation. Last year, after seeing Zombie Cap cover featuring Zombie Cap went from a $2 book to a $20 book. Alright, this last one's from 2017. It's Spider-Man 2 issue 3 by Brian Michael Bendis and Sarah Pacelli. This has the first cover appearance of Miles from the 616, who later becomes Ultimatum. I put this one recently because he's been getting some attention, and you know how speculators like to look for first cover appearance, so this is his first cover appearance right there. Alright guys, that's all you have. That's all the books I have for this list. Thanks for sticking to the end of the video. I love interacting with you guys in the chat about the picks, so don't forget to leave a comment below. And until next time, keep specking. Later. Hold on, before you leave, check out my X-Men keys for under $10 right here, or my Spider-Verse keys for under $10 right over here. And like always, keep specking. Later.